Welcome to Spy Equipment UK. In this video we're going to be talking about how to use the SpyWatch camera system. So looking on the face of the watch itself, we can see there's a couple of features. The number 6 position here is the actual camera, and then it's a bit more difficult to see, but there are two lights just below and just above the number 3. You'll see them when I turn them on in a minute. On the sides here, we've got the USB cap, so let's remove that. So you can see that's where you plug it in to remove the videos and to actually charge it. On the side, we've got the on-off button and the mode button, and this is just as a standard time setter for the watch. So when you receive it, you'll have this, or should have this plastic tag here. Stops the clock from turning on in the post. In that position, whilst it's pulled out, as normal, you can set the time, and when you're happy with the time being set, you can remove that and press it in. When you push it in, the clock will start running. As I say, it's like a standard watch. There's 2 batteries in this watch. One of them just runs the watch like a normal watch battery, and when that runs out, it will need changing, the same way a normal watch battery would do, by having the back removed, normally by a watch shop, and having the battery changed. The other battery is to run the camera, so that again is charged by the USB port, and the camera runs separately to the watch, so when the camera runs out, the watch still keeps running, and vice versa. So to actually use the functions, the camera will record when the watch is this way around, and the reason for that is when you wear it on your wrist, as this is just a normal smartwatch, but to just demonstrate, you'd point your wrist that way, camera would then be, well, the watch would be upside down at that point, but recording the correct way. So if you record with your arms folded, you'll be recording the correct way around. So to start the device, if you press and hold this button just for a couple of seconds, you'll see you get a blue and green light to start with. Green light goes off, blue light stays on. So that's on, but in standby, so it's not doing anything, we just turn it on. To turn it off, press and hold, the lights go off. So that's just on and off. So we put it back on again, green light, then blue light. So this is the mode it's in. When it's blue, it's in video mode. If I press the mode switch, you'll see the lights change to green. That's just voice mode. And again, press it again, you get both on, that's in picture mode. You go back again, we end up in video mode. So in video mode, we do record voice as well, but obviously in audio mode, you just record audio and not video. So when it's in this mode and you want to start a recording, so this is in video mode again, and I want to start taking a video, you just press this once. You'll see it will start flashing to let you know that the video has started, and then it will just go off. So at this point it's still recording, but there's no lights, so it's covert, but it's still recording. Once I'm happy that I've finished, I can just press that button again, and we'll go back into standby, and the video at this point is stopped. Again, if I've finished there, I can just press and hold, turn it off, and done. Or I could have decided to change the mode to, let's say, voice, so one more. So in this one, again, we just press this button again to start a voice recording. One click, and you get a similar sort of feedback, so you get flashing light, goes off. It's now just recording audio. So you can keep that running for as long as you want, or as long as the battery will keep going for. Press it again, and that's stopped. Finally, this is in picture mode. Not very covert really. I don't think most people would use this, because the trouble with this mode, the lights always stay on. So when I want to take a photo, I just press that, lights go off, photo's taken, and it comes back on again. So as I say, not very covert, because you can't really take a picture without the lights being on. And to be honest with you, if you want a photo, you're probably better off just taking it off the video instead. But still, that's how that works. So we just take photos until we're done. We can turn it off, or we can change the mode, press and hold like that. So that's it. Those are the functions of the watch. What I'll do now is I'll plug it into a PC and show you how to offload the footage and how to set the time and date.
So to view the files on the watch, the first thing you need to do is plug the USB into the PC, and then the other smaller side into the watch itself. Once you do that, the PC should read that the watch connected, and it should open up the files. If it doesn't open like this, then what you can do is click on the little file icon down here, go to this PC, and you should see it connected. For me, it's shown as USB drive D. That's the watch itself. Most of the time, it will open up automatically. Some computers might not be set to do that though. So once you're in, you see you've got 3 folders in there. So you've got audio recordings in one folder, photos, videos. So you go into the correct one, just double click on the file you want to play back, and it should open up using the player that's already built into the PC. If for some reason it won't open up with your default player, you can download free ones such as VLC off the web, but you should have a default one on there which will handle the videos for you. So once you're in here, you can treat all the files like a normal file. You can move them, you can right click and delete them, or you can leave them on there. Obviously there's only so much storage on the device. In fact, if you have a look under this PC, it'll tell you I've got 29 gigabytes free of 29.1, so I haven't used much space at all. But eventually, if I keep leaving files on there, that will fill up, so you will need to delete stuff as you go. The only other thing you'll need to know what to do is to actually set the time and date on the watch. So if you double click this file, it will always show the same information even after you've set it. This is just like a template that you use for setting the correct time and date. I'll show you how to do this. So first of all, you mend the year. The middle one here is the month. So it's May at the moment, and it's the 24th. And these are time, minutes, and seconds. So got 12:39. Let's put 12:40. And then at the end, so those are the seconds. You might just leave it at 00. At the end, you've got the letter Y if you want the time and date to show, or you can put N if you don't. So obviously, if you don't want it to show, there's no point actually setting the time and date. Just put N and leave the rest as it is. The last one, number 1, is actually the resolution. So you've got 1 for 19 for 1080p basically, and the others are lower spec. There's no reason to put them on a lower one, so I'd leave it on the number 1. Once you're done, press File and Save, close it down. If we open it back up again, you'll see it's still got the same information on there, but now if we close it, remove the watch from the PC, and now what I'm going to do is just a very quick recording. So turn it on, put to record mode, and face it towards the computer screen. Just let it record for just a few seconds so we can actually get something to look at. Stop the recording again, and then switch it off. If I plug it back in again, okay, if you click on the time and date text, you'll see it's gone back to the previous date. That's okay, because when the video is created, it reads the file and then deletes it. But if we go on to the video now, have a look at the last one, which I believe is number 4 here. So you'll see we've got 2023, 524, and 12:40 and 7 seconds. And from that point onwards, the clock will keep running in the background. So as long as the battery's not allowed to go flat and left for too long, that will keep running. So the only time that you might need to change it is during daylight saving. So once that's set, that will maintain the time now as long as you've got enough battery in there. And that's it really. All your files will have to be time and date stamped, and all you need to do is leave it plugged in to keep it charged up before you're going to use it. Okay, thanks for watching.